So this is my 1992 VW Corrado. Picked it up very recently, and I'm beyond ecstatic. It's not standard paint. It has had a full respray. I think it was a bit of a rush job. They've gone for the Euro look, bonnet and roof in black. You can see little dinks and dents here and there. Paint's a little bit thin in places. I have noticed on the driver's door there's a bit of bubbling, bit of a mismatch colour, plastics and the boot. But other than that, you know, little bits there, little bit of bubbling along the bottom, but nothing we can't sort. Take you guys inside. Bit stiff on the old door, but full black leather interior. Absolutely class. A couple of little areas that need addressing. This plastic trim here needs to be replaced. It's split here, unfortunately. I am going to look to get a new windscreen just because it will eliminate this poor rubber here. It's just not great. So I'm probably going to look to getting the window replaced just because you can see it peeling away there and it's just not nice. Momo steering wheel, again, will be replaced for OEM. I'll have the OEM wrapped in Alcantara. The theme for this is going to be blue, black and white. This piece of trim here, this section, I want to cut and get rid of this. Because this footrest, because I've got massive feet, so I only just fit in here. I'm going to get rid of these covers because they're just silly. So get rid of them. I'm going to get all this black, have this trim matching down here, again black, and then I'm going to look to flock in the dash. Now, normally I'll take the dash out and then refit. We'll see, I might try and do it while it's in the car, just see how it goes, but we'll get to that bit. So the previous owner has decided to fit larger speakers, and you can see these trims have seen better days, so I'm going to look at getting these replaced. I've got speakers here, upgraded speakers, same again in the back. I haven't seen the speakers in the rear door because they don't exist, but there is some 6x12s in the boot, and I'll move over there in a minute. Grey headlining, non-sunroof model, very nice. Again, I'll dye this black. I'm currently dyeing the sun visors as well, they'll get done. Over to the boot, pop it, pull it. Need to get some new gas struts, but again, we'll go gloss black on here. You can see the 6x12s, again, gloss black. Rear speakers, I don't think they're actually in there. Doesn't look like they are. I've just got the 6x12s, which currently aren't actually plugged into anything. They just exist. So probably look at getting rid of them. But I'll probably get rid of the whole parcel shelf, to be honest, because I'm getting rid of the back seats, because I would like a cage. I haven't seen this zip before, actually. What's this? Just foam? What on earth? It doesn't really work, but hey ho, that's there. A little hazard stitch, pretty cool. I did also get some Angel Eye Xenon type things. They're in there. Probably just get them sold, get them buggered off. But everything else is pretty solid. It has been sort of fitted with this timber across here because I'm told there was a boot builder here at one stage, so we'll have a look at that. It's due a service, other little bits and bobs, again all with good time. Get round to doing all of that before we go on the road trip. This is central locking loom, the vacuum for that, again it's not plumbed in, so we'll have a look at that at a later date. Go through and have a look at everything, little bits of touch up. You can see this has been painted already. I'll go through and refresh a couple of little bits and bobs that need doing, and then we'll enjoy the car for what it is. I'll show you under the car. Fuel tank straps do need replacing. I might try and refurb them. Depends how far gone they are. I'll probably get away with it. I mean, they're 60 quid to replace, but if I can save 60 quid, I'm going to save 60 quid. Rear subframe, again, bit of a wire brush. The exhaust, you can see, is a catback exhaust all the way through. Don't know if there's any markings on there, I haven't looked. Oh, it's power flow. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Fish check, just, it's fine. Power flow, let's go and have a look, see if it's a full cat system. Again, I'll re-go over these, gloss black. Maybe I'll colour match them, probably gloss black because it's plastic. Looks like it's just a silencer. Centre res, it doesn't exist, but that welding is absolutely horrendous. There is a centre resonator there. It's not overly loud, but the rest of the car is pretty solid. I haven't had any issues at all. Couple little things like the fuel filters just cable tied up, and they've left the cable ties dragging along the floor, which isn't nice. Handbrake cable, seen better days, different fuel lines and stuff, but they all look pretty good. All look to have been renewed as well. That's cable tied up, which again could probably do that a bit better, get it a bit higher up and away from that rear tyre. Wolf race alloys, gloss red brakes. I think these are 256. It might be a tad smaller. Don't know if you'd get much more in there. Maybe a little bit, but it looks alright to be fair. See it from the front. Plan is to smooth this out. So I'm going to get either a magnetic, or I have got a static stick plate. So I'll put my private plate on there and I'll have that done. So when I take it off, it's smooth. This has been painted, this insert. Not a massive fan. Get rid. See what grills they have available, but again, I quite like that. Shame about the crack on the headlight. It's not ideal because they are really fucking expensive for these headlights. But again, but yeah, in terms of the car, there she blows. But she doesn't blow. She's absolutely lovely. I think I want to go clear headlights with a slight tint to go with the so I can sort of get like one, not solid black, but potentially as dark as I can get it across that section. Try and bring this trim back to life. Bit of boiled linseed oil, something like that. New wipers, that sort of thing. Potentially a bit of a blank across here. Just because it's a bit ugly at the rear with that. But again, all in good time. So at this point it should slide out, and then, oh god, I hate tabs, especially on fucking 30 plus year old cars. It's just terrifying. Come on, you bastard. Oh mate, what's that stuck on? I will get something in there. It's like glue. Yeah, it's glue. It's gone though. Okay, there we go. This one actually is in one piece. You can see this cable is for the speaker, well, the microphone here, that's screwed in, but on both sides this has been cut, but it looks like it's been pulled off because it's not a nice cut. It's not clean either. Same sort of here. Like, why is this not in here and like tucked in nicely? This side's in okay. But hey ho, I'm going to retape up here. It's all this horrible stuff. I'm going to have a window replaced. I might have already mentioned it. Sort that out. But for now, we'll get this out, get it out of the way. Just a little bit of thing here. But you can see the other one has a massive split in it. So I'm just going to replace it. Just get a different one and keep going. Keep pulling things apart. So then, just taking the gear gator off. And what I'll do is I'll tape this off. Hide the fabric. Probably just unscrew it and pop it out. We'll give that a go in a second. But I've noticed this. I can't seem to see anything blatantly obvious that it goes to. There's no like loose connectors anywhere. There's these which look like they should be by the handbrake, you know, like for my handbrake light. That's what I feel like these are, because well, that is never going to go in there. Female to female, isn't it? So what's this? I feel like I'm going to encounter some wiring problems with this car.